Everything for a year, Kwame Bafo Abronye, Yenimse, a oye, Bono Region Chairman. Kwame Bafo Abronye, NCCA was Suja, a good former President Mahama Asiedu Nketia. Yenimse Bepimene, and Yanda NDC, and I say former President Mahama, Edi policy be able to say 2024, Sayameboa, Nesu to ahin, Usiahin for tomato about a manner. Eyade odessa police we edeba na abeso oman no so anaso se abeso eyetimamfo omowo oman ni mo eso eno enam san na ye kwambafo Abronye de nsam de waka bi pa kire eye former president Mahama na yenim se eye Abronye ono so de okan bibi a o kire evidence na yenim eye former president Mahama 24-hour economy job yin say a year lawyer for Adum Ochel or the moon chimana so the mini about say jata ye benyanya jata ne ade ne for Adum Ochel de wafani ni mini na enum na a year kwamba for Abronye beka sem a year 24-hour economy job ya NDC for some be obi enu ho mo waba bontin abechichi because policy no umu ankasa no monti ase Omu left and right baby omu kofa ye saa 24-hour economy job no ebaye na enumu na Abronye ebeka se eye asen central asen north enim nsama emre bi etwemu ebobo baye kwamba fa Abronye ede nsem bebre atudwa efa ho ewo ho na enim eye sameje mfie sisi ano no na etrene ono na aginini onu na oginidin onu so na etwen wo man mo fa baby asameje mfi NDC communication director enim so na ye NDC sikapudu wetumi asesa ekotna amananiam o enjoy ne life pam na enum na ye NDC gusi echese omani abruye pa no mo se sesame jemfi edisa nyome ewe na ebadia ene NDC ya de omo beko independent ebusianfo akato no brom aye ba beto aba necessansem we na ABCC dia ne aye hu power NDC party ni mu anya asam ketwa na ye nenim eye samje mfim yetimamfo ni bi kase samje mfi de betu dwa se eye na ye vice president Dr. Bawumia na yore Samila Bawumia ne nuoma opia bontin odisiesie no ho ne ade obetina bontin nsampi so ekan ye ejije maami echeso didi na temu nsam de okeke bi fa no ene ekosori a wosu sameje mfi wan se life no nebo ede na wona woyire echese sika omude court na abrochiman nesa ukobe tiba Ghana sika mo na echese sika no emodu yi pa na nu ene echese impenufo bi mu asogreja enya asam ketwa na Kwame Bafo Abronye nsamo odi tucha awo kan ebisiafo eseweni ensese ye kacho me SMS wagaje no do faka me na menu na yinkoti Abronye DC nsamo odi tuja efa NDC party no efa 24-hour economy job NDC party ne so modeba enso omuntumi endifani ni mini anaso so momma emechirichim seitem omode 24-hour economy job no eba ensamni de ahebebre ewo umaka ne mo kamemo na menu na yankwaje ensam no nchum ni wia asanso aba abedi nkomo aha eyekintu
efri asen central so parliamentary candidate ne constituency secretary na constituency secretary no da na yire ho maade achia na PC ni so take over any 24-hour economy no nti se wa also want this explanation we are saying there o ma kire umu do mama no so no se na dam for pa na parliamentary candidate no nti o ma start 24-hour economy ne say o ma tima kire mu yes say there o da yire ho maade achia na obi so aba abeto aso 24-hour economy into a master free asin central the 24-hour economy there e mo bi ankata na ni ze on tiase e so tia on tiase akwa asin central o ba tiase e so tiase Says I never to say the woman casa seven so. Same and Tiasia and Tiasiano. One more casa Montiasia and Memon Yadri. Explanation number. Every near corner may come will be at 24-hour economy no. Explanation in Frasin Centra. As Niasa as a swabber. O die home at dear Chia. No biswaba but take over. 24-hour economy no. Take your mama policy the Roman fact. You bet you are chilo.
Independence I can't be a piece of Bias, almost all the piece of Dia. What would you think I know with interest? I'm never independent and one of
I say Central NDC executive any members of a Pama Mijima and yes, Mayor Communication Officer or Asian Kumasi branch. I'm sir, your chairman can say, BBC, no, I was sent to branch in Niso. And about 2 money because they do say about 2 constituency about branch other than Mijima, Obiani, Occupy, Wako, Obian contested, candidate, Emma, say, we're beating the Kakrabida. By last 4 years, young FCC, the same thing. And last 4 years, I am chairman Baba Gariba. And then they go, almost Sanko, almost Rijima, Professor B. Edenaba. Yamincha, the Omruko National, Yabogu. After how many months? And they are 5 months. I am a Twaba. Oh, yeah, I deal with a BC with that. Assistant Central. Now, your regional chairman, they didn't know how. Yeah, got to about Obongo for me. Say, Omuna against Yamincha, the Omuna Mau winning. That's a BBC, yes, yeah. Also, Mijima, offer now on any day. Ekasa, now only 24 Kasa, now who Kitipra Cope, now say, oh, my letter say, wow, the NDC party, and then ring that chairman. Secretary, Mayor Papa Mahama said, no, Mijima, no, yes,
As always, we will isolate the key points for you viewers and then we go into them, delve into them one after the other. So the first part of what happened in court was the admission of Jakpa's dismissal letter from the Ghana Armed Forces into evidence. That letter was admitted into evidence. The second one is, after a bit of struggle, it was admitted to evidence. The second one is, as you see on the screen, the legality of the Big C agreement. And that's important because the Attorney General has been stressing that the agreement, the ambulance agreement, it's being an international contract, pursuant to the provisions of 1992 Constitution. I believe Article 289 or so, I can't remember well. Had to go to Parliament. It needed parliamentary approval. So the Parliament of 2012 looked at it and they approved it. The fact here is that the Big C company was not part of what was approved by Parliament. And that's what it means about the legality of the Big C agreement. Big C is the company that Richard Jakpa was an agent for. The company that was to deliver the ambulances that Richard Jakpa was representing in Ghana. Okay, the next one is issues about the commission paid to Richard Jakpa. As you all know, viewers, at the end of the day, Kesela Tuforsen is being prosecuted for occasioning financial loss to the state. Now, the financial loss to the state for which Mr. Tuforsen is being prosecuted is 2.1 million euros or so, significant amount of money. It turns out in court today that Richard Jakpa earned from the taxpayer 700,000 euro for no work done, absolutely no work done. That's what came up in court today. This is very interesting. You now see how people who are desperate to record, people are fighting because I think they knew that this day will come and they were hoping to prevent this day from coming. That is why they file a mistrial. That is why they do a press conference. They say they have some tape because they don't want us to know that Richard Jakpa, Ghanaian taxpayers, MPP foot soldiers, NDC foot soldiers, me, I'm one of them. We are all foot soldiers. Listen. Richard Jakpa took 700,000 euro of your money. Those of you who are shouting, yeah. Richard Jakpa, the guy in the box, he said in court today, admitted that he has collected 700,000 euro of the Ghanaian taxpayers' money into his pockets for being a representative of a company that was to deliver ambulance that did not deliver a single ambulance. Your money, my money, has gone into his pocket, 700,000. And Johnson Asiedu Nketia was presenting this guy as a paragon of virtue at a press conference together with Samuel Jemfi, the National Propaganda Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. They together held a press conference, presented Richard Jakpa as a paragon of virtue. They did not tell us, and they always don't tell us the whole truth. They did not tell us that the said Richard Jakpa had benefited from the taxpayers' money, 700,000 euro. Viewer looking at me, Kwesi Mensah in Aboba, Kofi in Takrade, Mansa in Kumasi. Have you collected 700,000 euro of the taxpayers' money for no work done? If you have done the work, the taxpayer needs to pay you, no problem. Richard Jakpa took 700,000 euro of the taxpayers' money into his pocket. Now you understand why they said mistrial. We don't want the trial. We don't want the attorney general. Godfrey Dame is a bad boy. Take him out. You see how Samij and Fio was saying Godfrey Dame is evil, because they knew that if the trial progresses, Ghanaians are going to turn their guns on anyone who has taken their money. And that is Richard Jakpa. Let's move on. Admission of Jakpa's dismissal letter from the Ghana Armed Forces. The prosecution, led by Alfred Tuyayeboa, Deputy Attorney General, sought to tender the dismissal letter which terminated the employment of Richard Jakpa in the army into evidence. This was faced by an objection by Thaddeus Sori, who attacked the relevance of the document. Tamaklo, who sought to alert his counterpart on his feet to say that the evidence was self-serving,